Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Let's talk about an uncivilized mutt. We've covered a lot of uncivilized mutts on this channel, but I promise you, this is one of the worst uncivilized mutts ever. We got a husband who allowed 72 men, 72, to violate his wife, the mother of his children. Backstory. The daughter of this uncivilized mutt, who allegedly drugged his wife so that she could be raped nearly 100 times by 72 men over the space of 10 years, has told the court she fears she too was drugged. During the second day of trial of Dominique Pellicott, 71, his daughter Carolyn Darien left the courtroom after the judge mentioned her father's computer had nude photos of her. You heard that right. He's in court for having his wife violated, among other crimes. And during discovery, well, they find out that he also has pictures of her, naked pictures of her over the years. What are the chances that he also violated his own daughter? After finding out her father kept nude pictures of her and all of the horrific things he did to her mother, the daughter is absolutely convinced that he drugged her also and violated her. The daughter, now in her 40s, has already written a book about the case called "And I'll Stop Calling You Daddy," which the judge quoted from in court. She also said she was haunted by the fear that her father may have also allowed men to rape her after a picture of her in someone else's underwear was found on his computer. The photographs were found on Dominique's computer in a folder called "Around My Daughter Naked." Dominique is alleged to have used an online forum to recruit strangers to visit their home, according to police who found chats on a site called coco.fr, which they have since shut down. His wife, Giselle, 72, was allegedly drugged and raped more than 100 times, the court heard. Giselle says she has no recollection of the abuse, which she discovered when police showed her hundreds of pictures of her on her husband's phone. Stick with me, family. This gets a whole lot worse. So, how did they catch him? Police found the evidence after a security guard caught him smack dead in the act of filming under the skirts of young women in a shopping mall. Giselle could have opted for a trial behind closed doors, but that's exactly what her attackers would have wanted, the court heard. Check this out, fam. Oh man, this is cold-blooded. This case includes an all-star list of civic servants. Alleged rapists involved in the case include civil servants, ambulance workers, soldiers, prison guards, nurses, a journalist, a municipal counselor, and truck drivers, to name a few. How many times have I said that the reason why American society is decaying is because of the poor leadership in all of our major institutions? Leadership starts at the top. And These uncivilized mutts are pervasive in all major pillars of our society. They're everywhere. You can't avoid them. They're in the places where traditionally you're taught that, this is a safe space, Kids are safe here, Kids are safe, it's the church. Who's worried about their kid getting violated in church? It's school. Who's worried about a teacher or a coach violating their children, or a principal violating their children at school or at camp? These are the places that people work to try to help children, not prey on them. These are people who pray for children, not prey on children. They're all in the healthcare industry. They're all in the courtroom. They're throughout the courthouses across America. Predators. This is why you should be very suspicious of judges who give rapists a tap on the wrist. You should be very suspicious. I always look at them with a side eye because something has to be wrong with you to give a guy who violates three women's bodies, and all you do is say, hey, we're going to send you to some classes to get therapy. You don't deserve time because, you come from a good family. Nah, fam. A lot of these people, corrupt people in society, they actually join the police department. They become lawyers. They become members of the clergy. They become teachers so they can get access to the children, so that they can do diabolical things to the public at large and get away with it. I told y'all this would get worse. Check this out, family. In a separate case, Mr. Pellicott has been charged with raping and murdering a 23-year-old estate agent in Paris in 1991. He has admitted one attempted rape in 1999 after DNA testing proved a case against him. This all went down in the French town of Marzahn. 50 men are on trial for raping one woman. 50. I don't know what happened to the other 22. Perhaps they struck some plea deals. But, wow. These uncivilized mutts have families. They have wives. They have children. They have girlfriends, fiancés, mothers, aunts, sisters. Wow. You know what? I cannot get over how a dude could be satisfied with having sex with an unconscious woman, or a woman who's out of her mind. The authorities describe the woman being in a state of comatose more than sleeping. I don't get it. Like, I need participation. I need to know you want me, baby. I need to know, I need to know what I'm doing is working for you, like, what's the idea, like, I don't want to get too graphic, fam, but I aim to please, man. How you gonna please an unconscious woman? This is madness, man. This is madness. This is madness. That uncivilized mutt is 71 years old. He's been doing it probably since he was a teenager. I wonder how many more victims are out there. Imagine how many sleepovers his daughter's had over the years. She's in her 40s now. But Imagine all of those young years, those younger years, when she's had her friends over. You think he didn't take that chance? That uncivilized mutt need to be brought to heel. He need to be put down. And I'd do it. Boy, if they gave me a chance, I'd do it, fam. I'd do it in a heartbeat. I might need to look into something like that, man. Just being the uncivilized mutt executioner. Perhaps the government could create a special op job for me, where I go in and I exterminate uncivilized mutts. I put them down. Yeah, we need a slogan though. Eliminating one uncivilized mutt at a time. Got to work on that, but it's a good start. No more talk.